Greetings to my friends and neighbors from Georgia. In the wake of tax season, many of you wrote emails and letters to me with concerns about high taxes and the complexity of our tax code. In particular, I would like to address a letter from Sherry in Roswell, who is among many that have asked me to consider supporting new plans that would completely restructure our tax code. As many Americans like Sherry know all too well, the time and energy that the average taxpayer spends complying with the current tax system undermines productivity and is overtly complex. Each year, individuals and businesses spend about 6.1 billion hours with the filing requirements of the Internal Revenue Code, which doesn't even include the time they spend responding to IRS notices or audits. If the tax compliance was its own industry, it would be among the largest in the United States. With its seemingly endless, confusing regulations and loopholes, our current tax code punishes businesses and it stunts economic growth. And as if that burden wasn't enough for job creators to bear, Obamacare's implementation is set to impose the largest tax increase in recent history, while requiring countless hours of company time to comply with its new bureaucratic structure. This is why I've co-sponsored H.R. 25, the Fair Tax Act, which would completely eliminate the IRS, and it would create a national consumption tax in its place, with exemptions, of course, for life necessities like prescription drugs and groceries. This plan is simpler, and it will make paying taxes easier to understand for all Americans. The fair tax is truly a step toward removing the heavy hand of government from your personal pocketbook and puts you in charge of your finances. During my tenure in Congress, I've worked to help Congress pass tax relief legislation for millions of Georgians, eliminate the death tax, abolish tax penalties for marriage, and reduce the taxes that people pay on their earnings. But there's more we can do, and I will continue to fight for fundamental tax reform that people like Sherry and all Americans deserve. If you have any questions about fundamental tax reform, please don't hesitate to contact my office with your questions or visit my website at www.gingrey.house.gov. Thank you.